Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's daily news time. Once again, it's very, very heavily based around rumours. We've even changed the thumbnail. So Liverpool were linked with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on Sunday. I can't believe I missed this story, to be honest, but the Echo have talked about it today, which brought it to my attention. So Neil Fizzler from The Express said Liverpool are ready to launch a bid to reunite Jurgen Klopp with Borussia Dortmund striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Everybody knows that he's having problems, and he's had those discipline problems with Dortmund, specifically in the derby where they were 4-0 up, gets himself sent off and they draw 4-4. He's been fined for missing training over the last year or so as well. He scored 17 in 19 so far this season. As it goes on to say in the article, he's been involved in a series of controversial incidents after Dortmund rejected a transfer request from him in the summer. Chelsea boss Antonio Conte apparently wants Aubameyang as well. Real Madrid are now supposed to be interested in Aubameyang and looking to bring him over to the Bernabeu. But yeah, it looks like it's a rumour right now. I mean, lots of Liverpool fans will be in the comment section, I'm guessing, right now, saying we don't even need him. We've got Salah, we've got Mane, we've got Roberto Firmino, we've got Phil Coutinho. Would you like to see Aubameyang at Liverpool? Let me know in the comments section. We'll come to your comments very, very shortly. I just wanted to cite the Echo's article today as well, rounding up the latest gossip as well. You can see the headline right there. Liverpool in fresh Aubameyang link as Sturridge set for AC Milan in January. Wow. So, again, they go on to retell the tale from the Sunday Express, also stating that Conte wants to go for the Gabon International. And then here, right at the bottom, on the way to AC Milan, so the Express claim, in an attempt to bolster his chances of appearing for England in next summer's World Cup. That's Daniel Sturridge. Would you let him go in January? Let me know in the comment section below. I, for one, would not. I think we'll need him between now and the end of the season. We've spoken about this a couple of times, haven't we, on the daily news shows and the rumour shows from the last few days. Si, have you got a decent comment to start me off with on Aubameyang, please?
Swifty says, every year people link us with Aubameyang. Our attack is perfect at the moment. I'd rather spunk all of the cash on a centre-back.
Spunk away, my friend. Spunk away. Yeah, you know what? I can't disagree with you. I still do want that, like, just top draw striker. I mean, the guy can score goals. The guy can set up goals. Roberto Firmino's absolutely incredible for Liverpool at the moment, but he could, for me anyway, and I might be completely wrong on this, he could drop into like a 4-2-3-1. I've been saying this for a year and a half now. If you put Firmino in that 10, imagine what you're going to get out of him as well, because it's just almost the same as that false 9, isn't it? And if you had someone a little bit further up the pitch, you can finish chances like Aubameyang, then for me, that's a better option than what we've got right now. And listen, the rumours of Phil Coutinho going to Barcelona are not going to stop. And at some point, I imagine he will end up there because it seems to be like he wants to go there. Roberto Firmino dropped it a little bit deeper, where he played for Hoffenheim in the 10. You got Salah on one side, Mane on the other, Aubameyang up front. Yeah? Sound good? Sounds good to me. But whether it'll happen or not, again, it's all rumour and conjecture at the moment. Something that's come out this morning from the Mail, Man City, Mail Online, Man City and Liverpool to battle it out for Barcelona target Jean-Michel Seri as Ivorian wants Premier League move. Nice rejected a £35.2 million bid from Barcelona in August for Seri. City and Liverpool keeping close tabs on the midfielder. PSG as well, looking to sign the 26-year-old, but he is targeting an England move. So there you go, big money moves being plotted by Manchester City and Liverpool, if you believe the Mail. Wants to move to the Premier League, which sounds good. Let me know your thoughts on Seri in the comment section. We'll come to them very shortly. Anything on Daniel Sturridge, mate? In fact, Aidan Brannick, all you need is Mo. Simple. Good comment. I like it. Let's go to something about Daniel Sturridge.
We got a couple of things on Sturridge. Someone said on the Aubameyang thing, give them 40 million plus Sturridge all day. Yeah,
I mean, if they'll take it, Sam, that's an upgrade. He's got legs.
Yeah, there's a couple of people have mentioned that swap deal.
There's
not an awful lot about Sturridge, to be honest.
Here's the thing with the swap deals, and I know I've talked about it on these news shows and stuff before. The reason that they don't happen in football very often anymore is because the agents lose fees. Now, I massively disagree with that, but if an agent sells Sturridge to someone, he gets a big chunk. If an agent sells Aubameyang to someone, they get a big chunk. They can get more by not doing swap deals, which is why you don't see them done very often. So it might be the obvious thing to say, oh, we'll do a swap deal, but these pricks who want to make as much money as physically possible out of clubs that will not let those things happen because they just don't get as big a cut as they want. And yeah, that's just the way football is, and it pisses me off, and it should piss you off because swap deals were great. Yeah, so there we go. I'm going to move on to the next story then. Jurgen Klopp refuses to rule out Phil Coutinho exit in January. Yeah, that's the headline, and if you look at what he's actually said, he does refuse to rule out Philip Coutinho and exit in January. But if you look at the quote a little bit closer and you think for yourself on this, instead of just believing the Daily Start, which you should definitely always do, by the way, all he said is, he was asked about Coutinho, would he still be at Anfield in January, after the January transfer window, said, I've not thought about it. I don't think about it. I think about the Moscow game. Not for 1 second have I thought about it so far. I'm not unsure. I'm not sure. I don't think about it. I mean, that's not him well, it is him refusing to rule it out, but he wasn't asked, are you ruling it out? He was asked whether he'd still be there, and he just said, I'm not thinking about it. So let's not lose our heads over that. No head should be rolling along the floor because Jurgen Klopp is doing what Jurgen Klopp does, and Jurgen Klopp's deflecting questions about Phil Coutinho, and quite rightly so. Okay, another one, this time from Caught Offside. So another massive rumour at the moment, but Madrid president ready to begin process of signing £61 million Chelsea and Liverpool transfer target this week, and that is the Aubameyang stuff. So continuing on from the Aubameyang chat from earlier on, Real Madrid are apparently interested. Totally understand why. I think that he'd fit in well in that Real Madrid side. They're obviously, I think it's about 6 points behind Barcelona. I think they're in 4th place in the La Liga at the moment, behind Barcelona, Valencia, Atletico, and then I think it's Real Madrid. So they're struggling a little bit at the moment in La Liga. Zidane under a little bit of pressure. Would he bring Borussia Dortmund star in? Probably, if he could. But there we go. It's not as easy as all that, as we know. And apparently, moving on to the last story of the day before we do a couple of little news bits, last rumour, Juventus want Emre Can in the January transfer window. They don't want to get into a bidding war, according to K North, for Emre Can. They don't want to, if he comes up for a pre-contract in January. Apparently Real Madrid are now interested in him as well. Amongst others, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Real Madrid, all interested. So Juventus basically just want to get this done and dusted, and they're going to try and see if Liverpool will sell for a small sum of money rather than lose him for nothing. Again, for me, and I'll ask you the same question, would you want to see Emre Can go at all, first of all? Secondly, if he was going to go, would you take money for him in January, or would you let him go for free in the summer? Personally, and I know this is a bad business decision, I would let him go for free in the summer because Emre Can will help us in that fight for hopefully Champions League, hopefully FA Cup, and hopefully Premier League glory towards the end of the season. So for me, I think, you know, you might get 5, 10, 15 million for him, but if you get into the Champions League because of Emre Can, or you get a really great run in the Champions League, or you win an FA Cup because of Emre Can's performances on the pitch, that could be better because, all right, you're not going to get as much money as the 15 million or the 10 million or whatever, but what it could mean is we could end up in the Champions League because of his performances, and therefore later, further down the line, we might be able to attract better players for one and get more money for being in the Champions League. So for me, but again, I'd ask you the question as well. Si, before we get on to the Manager of the Month stuff, have you got any comments about any of the other stuff for me? Toby Rhodes says no, Can's our best defensive midfielder at the minute. It can grow into something special. It's true.
Yeah, let him go for free. Take the money, lad.
Who's saying all these, Si? Give them the shout out, man.
Bestget14 says let him go for free. Paul Bain and Ashton Smith say take the money, and so does Calvin Grant.
Wow, Paul, take the money. Come on.
Jordan Waring says Can is too crucial for us right now. We need to keep him.
I like Sally, You Never Walk Alone, who just says Can is sexy. Yeah. Sam King says Stephen Zonzi's available. We've talked about it over the last couple of weeks. Stargut says, Chris, who was the best football player? Lionel Messi? Yeah, I always thought that. You know what, I flip-flop on these. I think Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi stuff, because Messi's just so talented, it's incredible. What Cristiano Ronaldo's managed to do through sheer hard work as well is get to that level, and I respect that. I really do. Like, even though I hate the prick, I do respect him for it. But yeah, for me, Lionel Messi is the player that I'd want to watch more than the others. Okay, so Klopp's been nominated for Premier League Manager of the Month. This is from the official website. He's going up against Antonio Conte, Sean Dyche, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Arsene Wenger. We've got 3 wins and a draw in the top in our 4 top-flight games last month, scored 11 times, only conceding twice. Fans can contribute towards deciding the victor by voting here. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming, without reading it, you just click on the picture of Klopp. Maybe I should read it. Vote on the Barclays Facebook page. We'll get there eventually. Who gets your vote as the official manager of the month of November? Is it Conte? Nah. Wenger? Nah. Mourinho? Nah. Pep? Nah. Sean Dyche? Ooh, nah. Jürgen. There you go. My vote has been cast, I believe. Vote. I've continued as Chris. And now everybody's going to see my Facebook. And I'm going to get loads of Facebook requests. Yeah. I don't really want to post it, so we'll move on. Should Liverpool hope to finish second in the Champions League group? This is from SB Nation. So you will know this. Obviously, we've got the Champions League game later on this evening and stuff now. If we were to win the group... Hang on. Right. If we were to win the group, we could get Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk or Basel. That's 3 really good sides and 3 good sides, in fairness. If we were to finish second, as it stands, Barcelona, PSG, Besiktas or Roma. Now, the coefficient stuff, that top part is a coefficient of 9.67 averaged out, and the bottom for these, the Barcelona, PSG, Besiktas, Roma, the coefficient is 16.75, but it's kind of 50-50, isn't it? You mean, you wouldn't want to get PSG or Barcelona, obviously, but you wouldn't want to get Real Madrid, Bayern Munich or Juventus either. It's a tough one. Which group would you want to... Would you rather win the group or would you rather come second to get the Barcelona, PSG stuff? Let me know in the comment section below. Here's what I think. For what it's worth, while you're typing your answers to that, I wouldn't bank on Liverpool getting a draw. Holding out for a draw is not something that this side is good at. Like, imagine them going for a 0-0 draw or something. No, that would be absolutely horrible tonight. I want Liverpool to top the group. I want Liverpool to win the game. I want Liverpool to score loads of goals. I want us to smash Spartak Moscow in the face and dick them in the air. But that's just me. We'll get into some of the comments now. I've got this on full screen anyway.
CKHD said they'd rather finish first. PSG and Barca are in hot form. One point I'd like to make as well, if you win the group, you're at home second leg, which I think is a massive advantage. Great point,
great point. And listen, those second legs at Anfield are amazing when in Champions League. So yeah, I'm with Si on that way. Chris, why do you have a Hertha Berlin sticker on the laptop? Literally just because we went over to see Hertha Berlin in the summer, and they gave us a sticker, and I stuck it on my laptop. I've also got Love, Follow, Conquer on there, and I don't buy the rag as well. Zaman Magician says, Chris, how do you see our team lining up after January? I reckon we can beat Juve as one of those big teams. PS, you see my new videos? I've not seen your new videos, actually, mate. I will check them out if they're on YouTube. Zaman Magician, he's appeared on the channel before after some Liverpool games. Amazing. Completely flummoxed me. I'm one of those people who watches Magic and just thinks, you're a prick. Why are you trying to do this? I know you just... I couldn't... And you know what? It was brilliant. And the video's up on the website. But yeah, check out Zaman Magician's channel as well. Who you got for Player of the Month, November? Mo, innit? Movember. I think that's what we're talking about it as now. Win because confidence will be key going into the Christmas period, says Surefire AD. Fully agree with that one as well. Can we win the Champions League 6 times, Chris? Yes, maybe not this year, but we can definitely win it 6 times on our way to our 7th under Jürgen Klopp after our next Premier League win as well. So thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure once again doing the Transfer Rumours News show. Don't forget to like the video. Please do that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you tonight, 1 hour before the game for the Team News Live, where we'll be outside Anfield. Then we'll be doing all the normal post-match stuff from Anfield, hopefully after Liverpool smash Spartak in the face. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on the Redmen TV.